Hi, St. Mark's. I've had the chance to talk with a lot of you over the last several weeks. And one of the things that I keep hearing is how hard it is to maintain a spiritual connection during this time when we can't gather in person and we don't have communion or singing together, all the ways that we usually find help us to find that spiritual groundedness. I know that some of you do have practices like centering prayer or meditation, and I encourage you to continue those during this time. They are particularly helpful. But for some others of you who don't feel like you know how to pray or feel like you can't pray right now, I thought that I might try offering some different ways, some ways that don't rely on the prayer book or even on words. For me, prayer is about connection with God and time with God, and there are lots of different ways that we can do that. So over the next couple weeks, I'm going to try offering different ideas. You might try them out for a week. They might stick, or you might not like them at all, but I invite you to try different ways, because in this time, we're going to have to keep finding our way through without being able to gather in person for a while. So this week, I want to focus on the idea of attentiveness. One of my favorite quotes about prayer comes from an early 20th century mystic by the name of Simone Weil. And she says that absolutely unmixed attention is prayer. I'm going to say that again because every time I tell someone, they ask me, say that again. Absolutely unmixed attention is prayer. And for me, this has shown up in a lot of different ways. Sometimes it is sitting outside in nature, in God's creation, paying attention to the way the sun feels or the breeze feels, listening to the sounds around me. But sometimes it's much more mundane. Sometimes it is playing Candyland for the umpteenth time and deciding that this time I will give it my full attention. This time I will give my kids my full attention and offering that as prayer. Sometimes it comes in conversations with others. Sometimes it comes in work that I do. We all have times when we have to just sit down at a computer and work on something for a while. But offering that time as prayer, paying attention, crafting something carefully, thinking about the people who will receive it, that can be offered to God. So I invite you to try this week to find things or people that you can give your full, undivided, unmixed attention. Sink into that. Offer it to God. Know that you are with God in that God is with you. And we will try out some new practices over the coming weeks. Peace.